Ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome to a new show on Veteran Studios called The Unsaid. Over here, we give people the platform to share with us their deepest, darkest secrets. The face behind the mask lies no identity and cast no judgments. Dear stranger, I am listening.
I don't know where to start from, but this is my story. I've been masturbating for 15 years now. At the age of 10, I was living with both parents, my mom and my dad. But due to some reasons, my mom had to leave because my dad was so abusive. So I had no one to talk to. My dad was the only one taking care of me. I had no chance to step out. Anytime I want to move out with friends, have fun with friends, he doesn't allow me. And also, he stops me from stepping out. He also stops me from doing certain things. And since he's a single dad, I had no one to talk to as a mother figure. Basically, I was not having anyone, so
The only thing I was so attached to was my gadgets.
as I was saying, I had no friend and my gadgets were my friends, let me say. So I was going through my gadgets, watching movies, playing games, and an app popped up on my phone, on my gadgets. So I was so curious, I wanted to know what is it. So I just clicked on it and it was a pond. So I felt like, okay, let me see what is,
Dear stranger, dear stranger,
yeah,
are you good?
I'm okay.
Again, dear stranger,
Yes,
this is a safe space.
okay.
Calm down and express yourself. Are we good?
Yeah,
Dear stranger, talk to me.
So immediately I tapped on the link. It took me to a porn site. And I was so curious. I wanted to know all about what's all about. So immediately I watched and I want I wanted to practice. I wanted to practice it so
What is it that you wanted to practice?
I wanted to practice what I was seeing on the site.
Dear stranger, can you tell us what you saw on the site?
Yeah, so I saw people having sex, romancing, doing a lot of stars. So I tried practicing. I wanted to know how it feels about, so I tried with a toothbrush. That was my first time, so I tried with a toothbrush and it was so painful though. Immediately I started, I felt like there's a blood coming out because it's my first time and I was a virgin.
Dear stranger, if I heard you right, did you see anyone on the site using a toothbrush?
no, I didn't see anyone using a toothbrush.
You didn't see anyone practicing with a toothbrush.
No,
Why did you practice with a toothbrush?
because I felt that was the available object for me. And moreover, too, I didn't get a chance to know anyone, so I felt like, okay, let me use that. And at that moment, I was feeling too much pain because it was my first time, and I was also a virgin. So after I saw blood coming out, so I had to stop. So my second time, I went in for a bottle. I used a bottle.
What type of bottle?
a Coke bottle. And I won't lie, I really enjoyed it. So the second time wasn't that painful, it was also normal. I tried it severally. So it got to a time I had to go to school, SHS. So when I went to SHS, it was something that is part of me now. So it's not like they were not coming, they were coming, but I didn't have any feelings. And also,
Why didn't you have any feelings for them?
because one was because of the way my dad was treating my mom. And also, always, for me, always masturbating. So I had no feelings for any guy.
How was your dad treating your mom?
He was so abusive. He was always beating my mom, and I don't know. He beats my mom. He beats my mom for in like not. I have no idea, but I see that he's always beating my mom.
Have you ever seen your mom shed tears in front of you?
Yes, severally. That's the reason why I don't have any feelings for any guy.
Did any of your family members make an attempt to report to the authorities? Did you ever in your life make an attempt to report to any elderly person?
No, because I didn't get a chance to even step out. So I couldn't tell anyone.
So what happened in SHS?
I was still masturbating.
I was an American student, so anytime I get a chance, I go to the washroom, I go to church. Even when we're in church, the hall, I have to excuse myself.
And go and use it. So at that time in school, I was using rolling pin and other stuff. Yes.
Were you ever
Whisk.
caught? Were you ever caught during
No.
the act?
I was not caught. When I go to the dormitory, if everyone is out, I'll try using it fast before anyone comes in. So that's what I was doing till I completed.
So since you stepped foot in school, you were never caught during the act?
No, I was never caught.
Did you ever be in a relationship, or did you ever feel like being in a relationship?
No.
Why?
It's because I felt like the guys coming just wanted my body, and moreover, they were looking so stupid. Because I was so attracted to my object, so I found no one. I didn't find them attractive. So I completed SHS, and I stayed home for 2 years. So I visited a friend, a close friend of mine, and I went to her house. She invited me to her house. So I saw this plastic thing in her house, and that looks like penis. So I asked her, and she introduced it to me. She explained to me that it's dildo. I saw it in different shapes, different sizes, and also she told me some were small, and she told me that was also a vibrator.
So if I heard you right, you said you saw them in different sizes.
Yes.
Can you tell us some of the sizes you saw?
Okay, I saw some in 16 inches, 18, the 20 inches, and rose, and a lipstick vibrator.
So why not 6 inches but 18 inches?
Because it's like I was no more interested in that sizes anymore. I was interested in the big one. So I bought the big ones to use. And it was a nice feeling to do. So after I got a chance to go to the tertiary, and at the tertiary I started using weird stuff like knife, microphones.
Where Where did you get these microphones?
After I got a chance to go to the tertiary, and when I went, that is uni, when I went, a friend of mine introduced me to a church. So during the church, I was trying to stop masturbating, but I couldn't. So she made me join a choir, and anytime I try stopping, there's some spirit whispering to me to do it. So I started doing some weird stuffs by using. I have to steal from church, a microphone from church, and I go to the washroom and use it. And also that one I enjoyed it. So later on, I also started using something like knife, tripods, a lot of stuff.
So where did you use the church microphone?
I use it at the washroom.
In church?
Yes.
And you
Because-
weren't scared you were going to get infections by using the knife?
No, at that time, my brain wasn't functioning like because I was just enjoying every bit of it. So I didn't mind what is going to happen next.
So what's your body count?
My body count is only the objects I've been using.
Have you ever spoken to someone about your situation?
No, I've not, because I felt they are going to judge me and no one is going to understand me. So I only keep it to myself.
So I want to know the number of times you masturbate in a day.
In a day, I can masturbate like 7 times.
Different styles and positions like doggy, missionary, side position. Just because I've been watching the parent and their style, so I try doing different things.
Was there a day you recorded yourself whilst masturbating?
Yeah, I recorded myself 2 times. That was all.
And how many people received?
I didn't send it to anyone because I felt like people are going to judge me. Yes. So it was just on my phone, and I also watched how I've been doing it.
So did you ever try to explain your situation to anybody,
No,
to seek for help?
no. As I said earlier, I felt like people are going to judge me. But it got to a time, a friend of mine introduced me to a church. And anytime I go to church, it's like the pastor always talks about it. I feel very guilty. But I tried my possible best to stop, but I couldn't. So I tried fasting and prayer so that I can stop. But the moment I finish the fasting and the prayer,
And I just go back to it.
yes, so that was all.
At what point do you think of doing away with that behavior?
I felt like I'm not going to.
I can't. Because it's also part of me now, so. But I'm trying. I'm still trying, but no.
So was there any day or any time you felt like this thing could help me, or this thing could distract my attention from masturbating?
No.
So why did you decide to share your story with us?
I'm here because I've been in this trauma for so many years, and I had no one to talk to or discuss with because I lived with my father, and also I had no mother figure in my life. And also, I know there are thousands of people going through the same problem I'm facing. So I'm here to voice out to parents, teachers, for them to keep an eye watch over the children. Kame papa share me so and kamenye jinde se kamefa Amani Unsaid. It's a mesra wofona adofo for say omuma umuninko omumaso. Na ma omunfa etibiye ya me fame.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Unsaid. Again, this platform is to educate and is to inform. If you have any story that you would like to share, you have any story which is relatable, you can send us a text on Instagram, TikTok, or the social media platforms. Again, my name is Ohineba MI, and this is where we draw down the curtains. We're going to see you again in our next video, and we can't wait to have our next stranger on the show.